a position right now to help a lot of you guys out there.
By the way, like the video, sub to the channel. We're almost at 1 million subscribers. We need 75K more subscribers. So shout out to y'all, man. And then follow Sneako and Jay Waller as well on YouTube.
Absolutely. So we got a pretty good question here from Pyro. And you know what, Pyro? I'm in a very similar situation, so I'll help you with this one. He goes, I have a Middle Eastern name, hard to pronounce. I find it hard to network or date as they can't remember the name or even pronounce. Showing my name won't work. Is it a good move to change my name for networking purposes? Let me tell you something, my friend. As you guys know, my name is Amru Fuddle. That is my government fucking name. I've been doxxed a million times, okay? That name is a nightmare, and a lot of people can't pronounce it. I remember as a kid, when it was, they do the attendance in the beginning, my name was at the top. And the teacher would look at it and I'd be like, oh, my God, it's Amru, whatever. I'd answer it before because I knew that I was, no one's going to know what the fuck it was, right? And then I took that. I went into high school and middle school, really self-conscious about it. Oh, you could call me Andrew, whatever it may be. Then I realized, what the fuck am I doing?
Stupid.
No, it's actually Amru. Fuck that shit, and that's my real name. And I want you guys to understand that the reason why people can't pronounce it or they don't know it is because you haven't earned that fucking shit yet. That's the reality, okay? If you're fucking somebody, they should be making sure before they meet you, how do I pronounce his name? That's when you know that you got it. Fast forward about 20 years later, right? 15 plus years later, I'm working for the U.S. government, Special Agent Homeland Security Investigations. I had one of the biggest cases in the fucking country. Okay, it was a national security case that was involving the smuggling of a certain country type of people. Okay, I'm not going to go into crazy detail about it because I think it might potentially still be active. But that case, I got a director's award for it, and it's up for a Department of Justice U.S. Attorney's Award right now, guys. Attorney General Award. And let me tell you guys something. When I was in the agency and I was working, everyone knew my fucking name because I had a big ass case. So they didn't sit there and be like, "Oh, let me call you. What's your nickname or whatever?" No, they got it right. They said, "Hey, this is this guy's name, etc." And they call me by my name. You need to. There we go. We're fucking back, guys. Woo! They fucking thought they could stop us, but they can't. Don DeMarco for us coming back on the internet. All right, so guys, real quick, like I said before, if you have an unusual name, it's fine. Go ahead and make yourself a fucking somebody so people are scared and have the fear of God in them to pronounce your name wrong, okay? I know so many people that were CEOs, people that had big positions, and no one got their fucking name wrong because they checked with 3 different people before they went and addressed that individual. You need to be that fucking guy. And then, Justin, you made a really good point when it comes to sports on last names.
Yeah, man, if you think that you have a different name and nobody's going to learn it, watch an NFL game, bro. Damn. They don't get those boys' names wrong. Sometimes they have different names and they pronounce them perfectly. And that's because they did exactly what Myron said. They became a person that people wanted to know and understand how to actually pronounce her name correctly. So I think that's one of the best points made tonight so far is that you can become somebody that somebody wants to learn something about you and get it right. Make them get it right.
Even at networking events. Let's say, for example, there's someone very important in the room. Before you go talk to me, you be like, you know what? Yo, bro, what's his name again? Just so you get it right, so you don't mess it up.
And then also, I want to make this very clear, guys. The reason why I didn't use my government name when I started the YouTube stuff is we got to remember that I was also still working for the government at the time. I had a clearance. I was actually investigating that big case I just literally told you guys about before I resigned. So I couldn't sit there because if you use my real name and you Google it, cases come back. You go look at criminal complaints on cases that I've done. So that's the reason why I use the name Myron. A lot of you low IQ individuals. Name. Yeah, like, oh, Myron, why do you use Myron then if you're so proud of your name? I am proud of it. It's just that I didn't want you guys knowing what the fuck I was doing. I had to maintain some level of privacy while I was still on the internet working these cases, man. So that's why my name is extremely unique, so you can find it immediately.
I got a white-ass name. Just call me Fresh.
Fantastic. We got here $100 from Paul Castines.